Ahoy, mateys. Welcome aboard. Hey, if you're catching this on the replay, if you don't mind, hit that thumbs up. Appreciate it. And always make a comment. I try to get back to everyone. So, I'm going to turn off the background setting a minute. I am in beautiful Plano, Texas. I'm kind of downtown. I can see the town square right from where I'm sitting. In fact, you can too. Hopefully. It's amazing. I'm on the Llano River, just below the bridge, if you will, below the waterfalls. They have the spill off in the river there, and I believe there's a small hydro plant. Not positive. Troy, welcome aboard. And I've learned a little bit more from Lily about some of the trees, flowers, and fauna around here. I'm learning more every day. I am sitting underneath a live oak. And there's quite a few live oaks that I've seen. There's some at the campgrounds where I'm staying. They stay green all year round. I guess that's probably why they call them live oaks. So, Nancy Drew, Tommy, and there's Kyle. Welcome aboard, everyone. I have a little bit of a glare. Hey, slow your ass down. I have a little bit of a glare here from the sunlight, but we'll get through it. So it's 11, just after 11 Central Standard Time here. So I'll be getting done here about noonish Central Standard Time. Then I've got basically about an hour and a half. I'll probably do some exploring down by the river. I did the other day, but there's a heck of a lot more to see down there. I mean, there's just, you can climb on all those rocks down there. And it's just amazing. You can get closer to the bridge and to the water. Then at 2, I don't know if you can see it. See that building over there? That is the old Llano jail. And it's purported to be haunted. I'm taking the tour. I don't know if they'll let me use camera. I have to ask Emmett at 2 p.m. when I join a group that he is showing through. It's obviously showing somebody through right now. I saw about 5 or 6 people that got let in. It's $10 for the tour. It should be interesting. I haven't paid for anything yet other than camping, you know. Well, I did pay for one other thing that just, I had to have it. And I didn't even know what I was getting. I'll show you in a minute. Don, welcome aboard. Oh, excuse me. Don, we got to know, did Kenny go and visit at the cottage? Because Rick said somebody was there and he couldn't understand what they were saying. They said something about a heart. He said they had a beard. And he just didn't know who they were. But the sign besides looks like it's flipping you off. The sign beside me. Oh, you mean where the brochures are? Yeah, there's little brochures in there. Tourist tourist brochures. Carol Walters, welcome aboard. So yeah, I'm gonna do the tour. Um, I was hoping that Lily would go with me. Nope. She's not gonna do it. Okay, I respect that. I'm doing good, Carol. Thank you. It's a blast around here. It's just more fun every day. I swear. I stopped at the gas station. I had to. I went to the ATM because I needed some money, cash money, because the campground's cash. I'm sure this tour is cash. And what if he couldn't break a 20? So, I had to get some bills broke. Of course, the banks are closed. But I used the ATM, and then I got water, drinking water. So that broke one of my 20s. And then I decided I'd stop at the gas station and break one more 20 just to be safe. And they didn't have the lottery ticket. I've been buying these $5 lottery tickets I've been winning, not big amounts, but $10, $20, not bad. Making a profit. But I enjoy doing them. Plus, we use them for the show, on Wednesday night. So I brought a couple extra. And I honestly don't have one in case somebody wins Guess the Channel today. But I can get one in between and do it tonight. Diane Phoenix, welcome aboard. Linda Parker's here. Yeah, Lily says people were strung up there. She don't want to go there. True, she says, that I was reading the information on it, and basically the third and fourth floor, you can see that kind of a cupola or a widow's walk. Yeah, that's where the gallows was. I don't know why the banks are closed. Maybe it's because it's a holiday weekend, or maybe that's what they normally do. But anyways, I decided I needed to break another 20, so I thought, well, I'll get a lottery ticket. Now, I want to tell you, when they say that everything is big in Texas, they're not kidding. I saw a thing, and it was on a little, it was about like this, and it said large lottery ticket. And I thought, well, okay. Large lottery ticket. They weren't fooling. It's bigger. Here's my notebook. It's bigger than it. Who knows? As big as a placemat. I've never seen them. And they were nonchalant about it. They didn't have any advertising saying, this is big because it's in Texas. No, nothing like that. I just asked the guy, and he reached down and he's pulling it out, and then he hands it to me. I'm like, what the? I thought he was kidding. But no, it's a real $10 lottery ticket. Oh, Kyle wants to guess that it's my channel. Nope, it's not. Even though the background looks like it's from my channel. But no. Okay, if I was the president of the USA, everybody would be working on Christmas and New Year's. Why? Why would we want to? There's enough people that have to work on Christmas and New Year's. I kind of feel sorry for them. The gas stations. Sometimes there's restaurants that are open. Even worse on New Year's. I mean, a lot of places will close on Christmas, but New Year's, no, they'll be open. The grocery stores, home improvement places, everything's pretty much open on New Year's Day. They don't take that day off either. Yeah, you gotta love Texas. Gallows bother you, stay away from there. It's only a memorial. Okay. That doesn't mean I will, Diane. You know how Tina accuses me of not listening. You tell me not to do something, I'm very likely to say hide and watch. Have an oil well too. Steers artillery tickets in an oil well. I love it. You know, I did see some the older style oil wells pumping away when I was coming out of Louisiana into Texas. But I thought, I've seen those before. We have them up in Michigan alongside the Grand River, right near Grand Rapids. Kyle can tell you. I know he's seen them. They're down there by the Indian mounds. How come they call them Indian mounds? People from the Middle East buried there or something? Can't they call them Native American mounds? Melnetty. No, it's not, Timmy, but that's not a bad guess. A girl can dream. That's true. It's true, Lily. Frank Cancel, good afternoon. What is he saying? Let me check here. Good afternoon from back home. Oh, I got you. Thank you. Door has them too. I haven't seen them out in Door, Kyle. A couple little towns there, not too far from where I was born and raised, is Door and North Door. North Door is where Simple Simon's Tavern is, where we always went to sing on Friday nights with the Williams family, bluegrass band. Yeah, I sang with them on Friday nights, and well, other times too. But then in the wintertime, we'd get some big heavy snows, and hey, we'd still get to the bar, the 15-mile run from where I live, on the snowmobile. Yep, we'd still go. New Salem? Well, I did a little thing about the ducking chair yesterday. Lily and I discovered a ducking chair right next to where we were eating yesterday. Yeah, they used to, they would test someone to see if they were a witch or not. And they'd strap them into a chair, and they'd dunk them underwater, strapped in that chair. And if they floated to the top, they were a witch. And then they would have to be hanged or hung. But if they didn't float up to the top, well, then they weren't a witch. Rest in peace. Okay, hon. All right. Yeah, you know where I'm at, Lily. There's a spot right next to me that you can park at. Maybe, yeah, we can wander around down closer to the bridge, maybe. Be fun. No, Lily was not going to try out the ducking chair. It was a little chilly yesterday too, so. I'm just having a blast, especially with these live oaks. Everybody thinks I'm down here sowing my wild oats. I never said that. I said I'm showing live oaks. People hear funny, don't they? All right, I guess I'll put up a picture from the featured channel. I have a feeling I'm going to be meeting the featured channel for the first time this year. Or no, not this year. I'm not going to meet him this year. Maybe in a couple weeks next year. How come I can't scroll down? And where is it? There it is. Now, I don't know how good this is going to show now that I'm outdoors. When I was in the truck, it was showing really good. Oh, it's not bad. Yes, this is from the featured channel. Okay, that sounds fun, Lily. I think it's pretty close by here. I know the library's right there, and I've seen the museum advertised. Kyle wants to know, is it Jill's channel? Actually, no, it's not. And she's been texting me what to do and what not to do. She knows this area of Texas about as good as Lily does. I'm, excuse me. It sounds like I better go to Fredericksburg. And in my mind, I thought, well, that's a little bit far out of my way because I was thinking it was like 100 miles to the south. No, it's 32 miles from where I'm sitting right now. Well, camp is 10 miles. So then that makes it 22 miles. And then I might stop by the Enchanted Rock again just to take a few more pictures, but I'm not going to pay the price to go in. Yeah, and I've seen quite a bit of it anyways the other day because Lily knows the back roads. Of course she does. But when I'm at the Enchanted Rock, well, then it's only 10 more miles to Fredericksburg. Lily says it's a tourist trap, but I guess there's some history there too. And if I wait till like Tuesday, it shouldn't be all that crowded anymore. Right now, believe it or not, this area is busy. There is more and more people coming into the campground where I'm camped. I saved my spot, but there's more and more people coming in. They're getting set up for looks to be probably New Year's Eve celebrations. One guy's got a whole trailer full of firewood, and well, they're all basically to the west of me, more or less, kind of southwest where they're setting up. They can get loud as they want. It probably won't bother me. And if they do, I can just pick up and go way back to camping sites that Lily showed me. Nothing wrong with that. So then, okay, Ron Darrow. No, it's not Ron's channel. I don't know. We'd have to ask Diane, how's he doing? How is Ron doing? I didn't get to visit with him because he was still recovering from having surgery and stuff. No, Lily, it's not Desert. It's not Steve. Although you would think one of the you'd think the thumbnail was from his channel, but actually it's not. He didn't take that particular picture. Dave Wanders channel. Dave Wanders. Who's Dave Wanders, Kyle? I have never heard of him. Yeah, Kyle's asking Diane. He's not speaking to anyone? That's sad. Knowing the kind of person that Ron is basically just like my dad. And when he didn't feel well, he didn't want anybody around. Very proud, don't want anybody to see me sick. My dad was like that. I am to a certain extent, but no, you come feel sorry for me. Let me see what that beep was. It's probably Lily private messaging me. Don't tell him that. No, it's nothing. Must have been. Oh, it's just a notice that I'm live on YouTube. Big a deal. Like a bear with a sore tooth. Yeah, exactly. Dave Wanders lives by Steve near Ironwood. Okay, well, maybe I'll get to meet him. I've never heard of him. Is it Wishing Mouse YouTube channel? Wishing Mouse. Well, that's a cute name. But no. Wishing Mouse. That's a cool name. That sun is just coming down. It's not quite off of the shirt time yet, but Bernay, welcome aboard. Sleepless night, halfway. You know, a few of us had kind of insomnia last night. Lily said she was up till 3. I was up off and on all night long, but I was having a food coma. And during my food coma, KT Spirit One, welcome aboard. During my food coma, I was consuming mass quantities, kind of like the cone heads, you know, mass quantities, you know, take a full 6-pack of water and just, yeah, I was so thirsty. I don't know what they put, must have been the monosodium glutamate. I don't know. I pigged out at Hungry Hunter. I mean, I practically embarrassed people watching. Poor Lily having to sit next to me. I pigged out. It was so good. You could not stop eating, even though you're stuffed. I mean, the catfish, the chicken cacciatore, as I call it, but it's they call it something else. And then there was salad, there was biscuits, and and homemade gravy. Oh, goodness gracious! I just could not stop shoving another forkful in my mouth because it tasted so dadgum good. See, I'm picking up on the accent. Heck, I started picking up the accent when I crossed into Virginia. I guess it's from living in Arkansas, but when I lived there, I acquired the accent, and it just kind of comes back to you real easy. Oh, I did accomplish something yesterday. We were chit chatting. I don't know, reminiscing with Lily about my past life and the life before that, and the life before that. All my past lives, we were regressing. No, not really. No, I was talking about Arkansas, and I said up. I actually said up in Arkansas. I've never said that before, but it's true. I'm south of Arkansas, basically southwest. So yeah, I said up in Arkansas. Any other time it would be down in Arkansas or down in the Ozarks. Is it Raleigh created the channel? No, it's not. It's not Blaine. And it's not Mel Netty's cow. No, it's not Tina's, although it could be. This channel and Tina's channel, yeah, they know each other. They've been to a few places together. Okay. If I speak to my family at home within 4 minutes, I sound like I never left the mountains. I got you, Diane. It's true. You can take the girl out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the girl. Of course, I was teasing Lily. I offered to take her to the jail here with me and do the tour. I think they might let me film, and she's a YouTuber too, and she's dug her hooves into the cement. She ain't going. I was teasing her, little tough Texan girl, scared of ain'ts. I ain't scared of no ain'ts. No, I respect it. If you have a thing about spirits and the thin veil and what's on the other side of that veil, and it makes you uncomfortable, fine. I respect that. I've had times when it made me uncomfortable. Most of the time, I'm just hysterically laughing and somebody should shoot me. Well, but my mom said, you'll never be shot if you're meant to be hung. Let's see. No, it's not Barbara and Ricky, Timmy. Yeah, I would say he's healing. Gracie and Jack. That's a good guess. But unfortunately, Kyle, it's not them. Yeah, I saw you the first time when you asked it to me. No, it's not. It's not um, Barbara and Ricky, which is RV Underway. It's Barbara and Ricky are RV Underway. Crystal La Gringa. If I haven't heard if solo, couple, pets, etc., etc. All right. Full time. Uh, long time. Well, not super long. Couple, but didn't start out that way. And yes, they have a pet. Arizona Memorial. Now, are you talking about the Arizona Memorial in Hawaii? My truck doesn't float. I don't. I don't think the transmission could handle the Pacific Ocean, but I'd love to go. I'm picking on you, Diane. I'll have to find out where in Arizona the Arizona Memorial is, and I will go to it. Where am I staying, Nancy? Oxford Ranch. No, I know who you're talking. No, it's not Kevin. I think Kevin's been to a couple of these places, though, just the same as Tina and the feature channel. No, Traveling Robert was last week. It's not him. I know I've played those tricks before. Linda calls it pirate trickery. But no, it's not Traveling Robert. Is it Diane Phoenix's channel? No, she's too ornery to have a channel. Oh, you are talking about the one in Hawaii. Well, Diane, when the heck am I going to be able to get to Hawaii? You never know. The big ticket to Hawaii. I would have to, it would take me a while because I don't fly. I'll take a cruise ship or slow boat from China, but I'm not flying. Is the channel Megavan Mike? What is this now? 2 weeks in a row? You're right, Troy. You now I'm thinking that you watched the most recent Megavan Mike and you saw where he zoomed in off of that hill. Was it Dobbins Lookout? Something like that. Dobbins, or starts with a D. It's a hillside in between Phoenix and Tucson. And you can see the city of Phoenix to the north of it. And like I told Mike, I said, the way it looks to me, I'd have to get there about noon to get a parking spot to watch the sunset. So congratulations, Troy. You've done it again. I'll get a ticket this afternoon. We'll do it this evening on this evening's show. You did see the sunset on the hill video. Yeah, that's his most recent one. Now, this picture back here is from that spring at Kitchi Itchy Tippy. And Megavan Mike probably has many pictures that look just like this, but this is actually from Tina's channel. Ramblin' Rocketeer. No, it's not the History Channel. No, Troy has guessed it. So you don't know, it's not the Playboy Channel. I could feature them if they'd put more clothes on. But you don't know Megavan Mike? Tell you what, please, someone, because I can't remember who all's Blue Wrench here, whatever, but please put up Megavan Mike's channel. And I will put up his page. we're going to have to start getting trickier because Troy is getting really good at guessing these. Don't ask me why I took off my hat so I could see what I was doing. I think I was thinking of shading my eyes. There, now I can see a little better. Feature Playboy on Tuesday. I might be able to. As a joke. We could call it, well, now, here's the thing. Will I still be in Texas on Tuesday? Probably. Because, you know, it takes a week to get across the state of Texas, and that's if you're driving 24/7. At least it does for me. I believe I'm going to go to Fredericksburg on Tuesday. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to head west out of Fredericksburg or kind of northwest up to New Mexico, or in that direction anyways. I do want to go to White Sands. And that was going to be another clue for tonight for this channel, because they've been to White Sands. I loved Freedom Dove's comment on the White Sands once. He said she wonders what's underneath all that white sand. And I wrote to her, I said, more white sand. No, it's not Joe Biden, Timmy. Sorry. So it's, if y'all haven't ever been here, I think Diane's been here. George Ann's been here. Jill has been here. Well, let me show you the plaque over here. It's the Lower Colorado River Authority. This is actually the Llano River here. But Colorado's not too far away from us. The Lower Colorado. I guess they call it the Lower Colorado because it flows down south. Whereas the Colorado River that's in Arizona, that is also comes out of Colorado, but it flows more southwest towards the Pacific. Aw, thank you, Bidet. You hope Troy doesn't win again? Or are you talking about Biden? Yeah, okay. Take your pick, I guess. Nah, Troy can win as much as he wants, just like anybody here. And I don't think Biden's watching us, so it don't matter. Yeah, oh, Linda, you're here. Could you put up Megavan Mike's link? Maybe you already did and I didn't see it. But anyways, I've followed Mike then about 4 years. Now his channel name, last day of work was yesterday. Well, are you retiring, Troy? Fantastic. Oh my God. The neighborhood's going to be inundated with lawn boy mowers. He's going to have to build a bigger pole barn. Megavan Mike, I first got acquainted with him, just like I got acquainted with Tina, was at Totally Kathy's, the late Kathy, who was the gal from Nebraska who had morning prayers, if you will. It was every day except Sunday, I think. Yeah, affirmations and prayers. Totally Kathy. And I think it was 9 o'clock every day. But unfortunately, she did pass away. Well, congratulations, Troy. Let me know how it feels. I've been retired for, gosh, a while. 7? Yeah, 7 or 8 years. I don't know. Of course, I got bored. And I know you will too, Troy, because you can't sit still. But I'm actually enjoying it. And working is just for extra pen money and meeting people and staying busy. I don't get bored. And right now it's even crazier because I haven't done any work in a month. Yeah, as of Tuesday, as of Wednesday, I will have been on the road exactly a month. Full-time YouTube watcher. You know what'll happen, Troy? You'll end up creating your own channel. That's what happened to me. Seriously, I was trying to learn more about scrapping, how to do scrap metal, how to tell copper from bronze, from, you know, how to actually test it with a grinder, the spark test. Because sometimes copper can fool you. Sometimes you think you got a big wad of copper in your hand and it's not real copper. It's copper clad. You got to grind it down a little bit, and if it's silver underneath, it's not copper. It's just copper coated. So you think, oh my God, I'm going to be rich. No, you're not. Aluminum doesn't pay any better, or aluminum wire does not pay any better than normal scrap. Oh, okay. Bernae, I think you're a moderator, are you not? Whoever's a moderator, I need the link to Megavan Mike's channel. And speaking of what I was talking about, meeting him at Totally Kathy's. Back then, just over 4 years ago, it was Minivan Mike. Then about 2 years ago, he changed his name to Megavan Mike. And Tina's seen his rig. She and him were at Schoolie UP at the same time. I don't know if they went to Kitschy Itchy. I can't say. Anyways, the Springs. Anyways, I don't think they went there at the same time, but probably the same. Within a few days of each other, they were at that spring. Diane's been retired 25 years. Wow, that's excellent. Nancy's got 14 more years to go. Okay. All you youngsters. Yeah. Well, Timmy, he's a full-time YouTuber. Even though he says he's going to be a full-time YouTuber, watching YouTubes. He already is. He keeps track of almost all of us. And so do you, Timmy, so I'm surprised you didn't get it. You will, Nancy. Oh, I see, Diane. Haha. Now I know how old you are. Welcome to the club. You know, I got so excited when I was 55. I got my very first senior discount card at 55. Granted, it was a Goodwill card, but so what? 15% off your Goodwill purchase? I'll go with that. 40 years left for Kyle. You'll make it, Kyle. You'll make it. Or you won't have to, as far as Social Security, because the things you're doing, you'll be able to invest and retire early and live off your investments. Just don't tell the ex. There we go. Thank you, Bernae. There is Megavan Mike's channel. Yes, him and his wife. I have a feeling I'm going to run into them because I can see that they've been meandering their way westward. So a few days ago, they were in Phoenix. I have a funny feeling they're probably heading to Quartzsite. I'm not, per se. I'm heading to Tucson and then Ironwood. I'm gonna go hang out with Jill for a while, and I might even get work in Tucson, and then go see Steve and Marshall at the Ironwood meetup, and whoever else is there. And then I'm contemplating what I'm going to do while I'm in Arizona, besides work, because there's other places in Arizona that I naturally want to visit, like the Grand Canyon, Box Sandy. There's a few others I want to meet up with, but as far as going to the Quartzsite meetup, I don't know. I don't need to really. I've seen it and seen it and seen it. Everybody else has seen it. All the YouTubers have posted about it, and people who are not even YouTubers have made movies about it. It's like, nah. Do I want to make YouTube narration of Quartzsite 2024 for what? 100,000th episode of Quartzsite? No. See, stay on track on the old channels like Roy and Becky and you and Happy Place Camping. Yep, Happy Place Camping, they're a cool channel. I've never featured them, by the way. Daydream, Jerry Holly, yep. I'm hoping that, I have Daydream, or not Daydream. Yeah, Daydream. I have one of his coffee cups, where he's riding bareback on a bear. I have one of those. I have a gift for Jerry Holly. Now, Jerry Holly sent me his address in Kansas, but I'm be damned if I'm going to send it to his address. I want to meet him in person. I maybe won't run into him in the next few months, but there's a possibility I might be sliding towards Keith and BJ's event, which I think is in end of April, maybe, or somewhere in April. I might be sliding back east at that time, or I might not be anywhere near there, because I've been kind of kicking around about doing Nevada, Idaho, Utah, Oregon, possibly. I know Brene is chomping at the bits to get me to come to the O24. And Bree says come to O24, so I may get roped into going to the O meeting. Besides, Oregon's a beautiful, beautiful state. I mean, when you come down to it, is there a not so beautiful state? I know, don't ask William. Rubber Tramp Rally. Yeah, the RTR. Yeah, that's I think that starts the second week in January. Tina's been to it. A lot of people have been to it, but I'm kind of like some other people have said, I already know how to poop in a bucket. I think the lady heard me say it. One of my wenches. Thank you, Renee. A wench with a wench. I like that. Or are you talking about the thing on your front bumper for helping people get out of the ditch? Yeah, I can hit your area if I come that way. Northern Louisiana. I missed something, I think. No, not really. I think I'm caught up. I gotta write that down. I gotta go buy a ticket for Troy. Troy ticket. Let's see, I got the water. Looking at my shopping list. Oh my goodness. That was 2 weeks ago. Go on, Saturday. Saturday shopping list. Oh, I got so many ideas for videos. I've been inspired lately down here. Yes, Lily's inspires me. She's amazing, actually. Um, but just in general, I'm inspired. I mean, I woke up to pee. No, I don't know. It was sometime last night that all of a sudden I come up with that. You thought I was down here sowing my wild oats. You heard me wrong. I said I was showing live oaks. I'm sitting under one right now. Michelle, welcome aboard. Oh, cool. Good way to kind of wrap up the year. Go out with your kids. Even swamplands. I have to say I agree with you, Michelle. Carl showed us pictures of the Everglades down there, and then, in my mind, it's a big swamp. Well, on the other hand, there's beauty down there. Uh-oh. Living the dream. Kobe! Fantastic. I was thinking of you at 6 o'clock this morning, trying to think, what time is it where Kobe is? I have a feeling it's going on about 6 p.m. wherever you are in Europe, and that's just a guess. I'm only basing that on Great Britain time right now, or United Kingdom. So we have some guilty entertainment. Oh, quality entertainment. Taking a break? Okay, are you guys riding around tour buses, or are you actually getting to do some hiking? I love that. I love that video, Timmy. Right now it's 7. Okay, cool. You might not make it to, you'll probably be sleepy time when I do the 6 p.m. show. Well, it's not 6 p.m. It'll be live at 5 because I'm in Central Standard Time right now. So yeah, do tell us where you're at. Diane wants to know, and so do the rest of us. And tell us a little bit about it. We've got a good 10 minutes yet to go here. Without cell phone service. Salzburg. So you are in Germany, I'm thinking. Salzburg in Germany, or is that in Switzerland? It could be both. There's a sand lake in every state you go there. There's a sandy bottom creek up by Greenville, and there's a sandy bottom creek just down the ways from here. Austria, thank you. Luck in Austria with a log slide. That's cool. I don't know how you do that, Timmy. I was going to do a full screen thing, kind of like a thumbnail, but you can't click on a thumbnail. It's Austria, but leave for Munich, Germany tomorrow. Cool. I would love to tramp around out there. Somehow in my mind, I'm related to the Von Trapps from Prussia. Although in the movie The Sound of Music, they were from Austria. And supposedly that movie was filmed in Austria. Beautiful, beautiful area. Beats the log slide. Wow, cool. Then do you get to slide back down to the town? Or do Kyle and I need to come up there with a boat and pick you up? hey, you never know. There's so much magical things going on, both in this dimension and others. Kyle might just put on an interdimensional motor on his boat. And we'll just, cross dimensions and we'll come pick you up. Everyone else is on a tour for the Sound of Music. Wow, cool. I would love to go there. I would love to go there. And I wouldn't skip the Sound of Music. You know me. Cable car. We took the stairs. Was it because of the steepness of the stairs, or was it the length? How many miles you had to go down the stairs? Or what? Or I bet you're probably talking about going upstairs. Oh no, you're saying back down. Okay. There we go. There's Timmy's got his link up. And that one is of the car, I think. I'm pretty sure it is, because I wrote it down. I wrote it down somewhere, because I was going to do a full screen of it. Took a time-lapse show. Oh, that's great. That is great, Kobe. We're going to be looking forward to seeing that. Not too many of us. I certainly haven't been to Europe. Closest I got was the farthest north point of Nova Scotia. That's as close as I got. On that trip, we were debating. We were going to take a ferry boat over to Greenland. Then I think from Greenland, we talked about perhaps continuing on. I think the next step is Iceland, and then Finland, Sweden. Somehow, wait, we're not supposed to mention the Swedish in front of Jan. Okay. Spots are so steep, people were almost sliding and falling. Wow. That almost sounds scary, Kobe. Is this someplace we should take Nate? Abort! Abort! Of course, how do you abort when you're halfway down a 3-mile mountain stairway? Who's going to come and get you? 4 to 5 p.m. Central. Okay. All right, I'm going to write that down, Kobe. Kobe, possible Sunday night. 4 to 5 Central. Okay, 4 to 5 p.m. Central. Hey, it'll still be daylight here. Today is supposed to get up to 70 degrees. My shirt will be off. It may come off here in a minute. You wouldn't rescue him this time around. I won't tell him you said that. Kevin, welcome aboard. Troy was the lucky guesser. Again, he guessed Megavan Mike. And so now I'm going to have to start making these harder and harder again, because Troy is a full-time YouTube watcher now. And everybody remember to congratulate Grand Marais, Troy, on his retirement. Heart of Munich doing a New Year's celebration. Oh, okay. All right. Well, hopefully you'll have a signal. And we'll just keep celebrating New Year's over and over and over again. Because you're going to be celebrating it before we do. 6 or 7 hours before we get to here. As I was telling people earlier, before you came in, Kobe, the campgrounds that I'm staying at, I think there's going to be a big blowout party down there on tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. Because they got a stack of firewood bigger than my truck. I think they're planning on doing some partying. Now I'm in a spot. I'm I'm on a primitive campsite. I don't have to have electricity. They're all up where the electricity is. And I noticed last night they had a bunch of lights going. If it bothers me, I'll move further back on the ranch. Lily showed me some spots that were pretty secluded where I'll probably, sleep with the coyotes. Diane says she wouldn't rescue Nate either. Oh, poor Nate. Oh, now somebody told me, I think it was you, Diane, said he's not going to be live until February, maybe. So our Wednesday night shows, we can run those as long as we want. Of course, depends on where I'm at, whether I have a signal or not. Yes, Timmy. Yeah, I sure did. I sure did. I remember that. Talking to Charlie. Time is it? 2 more minutes. It doesn't matter. Not stepping on anybody, and if I am, I'm sorry. So this afternoon, I think Lily and I are going to go wander down by the river a little closer to the falls, or she did mention going to the museum. So if the museum's open, we'll go there. And then at 2, I'm going to tour the jail without Lily because she's terrified. No, she's not terrified. It's not her thing. And probably that plywood box in the back of the truck. Could happen. Yeah, I probably should move the campsite regardless. Actually, I'm thinking of doing that anyways. I'm close right now to the restrooms, and that's one of the reasons I thought, well, I'm closer to where I can go take the shower or if I have to use the facilities. Well, on the other hand, if I go clear back, it doesn't matter. I mean, I can drive up to the shower if I have to. 12 p.m. Louisiana time. Okay. So, yeah, it's 12 p.m. Texas time, too, at least in this part of Texas where I'm at. I don't know if Texas, the whole state of Texas, is the same time zone. Is it? Diane knows. She knows everything. Yeah. Hey, I might go in jail cell. I'm hoping that they let me film with a good signal that I have here. I can be uploading it while Lily and I go to the museum or go hiking or whatever we're doing. And, I would still lock the truck, but I've not had to lock the truck since, I don't know when. I hardly ever lock the truck. Yesterday, I locked it only because Lily didn't like this one guy that we saw. So I locked the truck. And then we took off in her truck. It's all on Central Time? Okay. Well, that's good to know. So Tuesday, maybe if I find campgrounds near Fredericksburg, maybe I'll be broadcasting from Fredericksburg, or I'll come back up this way because it's a good signal. The first couple nights I stayed at Oxford Ranch, I had a great signal, not wonderful, but here in the last 2 days it sucks. It just literally sucks. And so that was the one thing yesterday. Lily knew of this city park campground. It's only $10 a night for a primitive, which is what I'm paying at Oxford Ranch. But this is right on the river. And I tested it by uploading what video was that I uploaded? I uploaded that video about the picture. Yes, that's a picture that Lily gave me. That's laminated on a artist board, however you call that. Easel? Not easel. The canvas backing. You know, it's got the frame. All I'd have to do is mount that in a shadow box type of frame. Did I bring cat balls from Paranormal Search? No. Paranormal Search Tool, cat balls. I never heard of that. But I am ready with a song, just in case there's any phenomena to be witnessed. Yeah, phenomena. 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 Wait, is that the one? Poor. Sorry for the cats. Good one, Nancy. All right, mates. They light up with ghost activities. Whoa. You know, I have a fairy light that I should dig out of the truck because it's handy for when I'm doing a live stream in the evening hours, because normally my live streams are at 5 p.m. Central or 6 p.m. Eastern, and it's not daylight yet. Next transit casino is in 10 minutes. Start running. All right. Win big. Kyle wants to go with you. So do I. We can't drive past the casino. Yeah. All right. And with that, I am going to sign off here too, because I do have to find another victim for tonight. Feature channel. One that Troy will never guess. One that even I can't guess, and I'm the one featuring it. Yeah, that's probably the only way to make this more difficult. All right. There's a chance you'll see a film from the jail. And if not, we'll see you at 5 Central. Till then, for the live at 5, fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Yep, later, Tommy. 0011. Yeah, there you go. 0011s. On blue, no.